Do you own a property with a spouse or civil partner? Find out more about life interest trusts to benefit you and your loved ones. Many of us worry about what happens to our assets when we die. Life interest trust guarantees that you can pass on an asset upon death, such as property. This can be useful when a couple owns a property, but only one of them has biological children. In these blended families, the co-owner of the property may choose to remarry. In this situation, it's not a given that the children will inherit the property. Did you know that people who co-own property, upon death of one, the property is passed down to the survivor? This seems okay. However, there can be problems. Your children may risk inheriting nothing as a result. Here's what you need to know to avoid the stress of this situation. What exactly is a life interest trust? When a property is owned jointly, it's worth considering whether you should create a life interest trust on the death of the first joint owner. It guarantees that you pass on your assets upon death, such as your property, to the ones who you choose. With jointly owned property, a life interest trust guarantees that when both owners die, it passes on to a third party. For example, for your family home, both parties need to own 50% each. You then give your spouse a life interest in their half. When written into your will, it guarantees that when one of you dies, the other inherits 50%. So let's imagine Peter and Mary have a house worth £600,000. Mary sets up a life interest trust to make sure the house gets passed to her children. On Mary's death, Peter inherits 50% of the property. He might even decide to use his share by buying a new house using £300,000. When Peter dies, Peter and Mary's shares are divided equally between Sally and Edward. As you can see, a life interest trust guarantees that the property goes to the children. If you want to know more, we can help you. It's a complex area, so make sure it benefits you. Call us today